Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Stockport County. We're here on the page of Alec Moody Moo. I've had a coffee, and we have a lot to talk about today. My goodness, do we? Now, those of you that wanted to see Moody Moo's page, you can have a little look at that while I talk about a few other things. We'll come back and discuss him in more detail in a minute. So firstly, before we do anything else, because it's the start of the week, it's time to thank new patrons. No actual new patrons this week, but I did want to thank a couple of people who upped their pledges, which has been happening more and more recently. So massive thank you to both Chris Miller and Jimmy Taylor. That is really, really awesome of you. You really don't have to do that, but massive shout outs to both of you, to everyone else over there and everyone that's just watching the videos, and all of the new subscribers that have come over over the weekend thanks to the FM Creators Cup and obviously the video with Jack. So seriously, hope you guys stick around. It's a good laugh. I hope. I don't know. We'll see. Right, so Alec Moody Moo. What I'm really pleased with this, considering for a while on our board confidence, they kept saying that the fans were unhappy with the signing and it looked like a bad deal financially. How? He only cost us 20k, 31 if you include the add-ons. He's only on £525 a week as a backup, and I think he's been bloody excellent. He's only started 13 games this year, but if we were to lose Paris Magoma, we've got a ready-made replacement in the team who, in some ways, plays a little bit better because he's so used to that exact style of play. I'm a huge fan of Moody Moo, the angry cow, as it were. Long may it continue. Waiting on a dip, you say? Bruno, you have been summoned. It's so weird how Bruno Dip created this weird thing behind him, even though he was barely with us in that save for very long. It's a shame he's not in this one too, otherwise I would have tried to pick him up later down the line, but I've looked at the database and he's not here. I guess I just don't have the right leagues turned on. However, he might well be available in Outcast to Icons, which is coming very soon because got a new webcam, because that actually works now, which is good. The microphone situation is sorted for streaming too. And the database I want to use from Clarkson is now, I think, nearly completely finished. So I'm very much looking forward to starting that in the next couple of weeks. So that'll be awesome. Jason Banton has a biscuit fetish. He spends his time making videos of himself seductively dipping biscuits in his tea. Insert Careless Whisper here. Now, you might be hearing Careless Whisper, but I couldn't use the actual song because I didn't want to get copyright claimed by George Michael. So enjoy the brass band version of this. Probably Scott Duxbury's involved in there somewhere. So yeah, let's just enjoy this for a minute. Anyway, this episode might end up being quite long anyway because we've got 2 games today, and the games off camera, everything is coming down to the end of the season, and it is looking very, very tight at the top. Let's talk about those games, and we'll get back in a minute. Now, we were missing quite a few players for this game because of international duty, sheer tiredness as well, in a lot of places. But ironically, David Rowe, who came in to replace Scott Duxbury, did it once last year as well, actually put in a man-of-the-match performance away at Torquay United. JTB gave us the lead in this one. I thought that was fine. Cameron John made it 2-0 from a corner. Yes, I know. And then Rory Keating got one back for Torquay. We were still looking pretty good, and it wasn't the greatest game in the world, but we stumbled through it, basically. That win also wrapped up a playoff spot. We kind of already knew that. They're nowhere at Dagenham and Redbridge. This game was the dullest first half I've seen in a long time, and then it just exploded in the second half. Goals from JTB. 2-2 for him there. Ashley Palmer. Paris Magoma got 1 too. But then the comeback just started out of nowhere. Angelo Balanta scored. Luke Pennell scored, and I genuinely thought they were going to get the equaliser, and I actually had to abandon my principles, and we dropped to a deeper line because they were firing balls in behind us, and it managed to get through the final few minutes of the game. We got the win in the end. Paris Magoma with a man-of-the-match performance, but that one easily could have been lost. And finally, against AFC Fylde, who beat us 2-0 earlier this year, one of our biggest defeats of the season, we battered them on the stats and should have had loads of goals in this game, but just could not find our way through. Moody Moo was phenomenal in this match, and I don't normally show you goals from this, but I want to show you this goal because I nearly threw my laptop off my lap when Darren Stevenson scored this. Not because of his goal, but because of the pass from Moody Moo. I'm going to just set this up so you can see the 3D highlights of this. Right, so it's coming in a minute. Watch this pass from Alec Moody Moo. Outside of the right foot, into the channel for Darren Stevenson. Absolutely flawless pass. That pass is worthy of winning any game, frankly. What a result this was. So those 3 incredibly tight wins leaves us on 93 points at the moment. I don't know what the record points for not going up in this league in the current format are, but I imagine if we were to not go up, even though we got 93 points, that would be quite some achievement, frankly. But that's just how it is. That game in hand was massive for us because I think we've still got to play Barnet away. This gives us a chance here, but we've got Notts County and Harrogate in today's episode, both playoff contenders. Harrogate smashed 7 past Solihull, including 5 goals from corners in one game. I checked it because I noticed that they jumped up on the stats on that one. They're now leading the league on that particular stat as well, which is ridiculous, but hey, fair play to them. The other thing is all Barnet's remaining games, except against us, are all against bottom half or lower kind of teams. So they're playing 2 relegation candidates, I think, and I think they're playing Aldershot. So we've got a much tougher run in than they do. and I'm a little bit scared, to be honest. We've got 2 games today, 2 in the next episode, including possibly the final. This is the other thing. We might have to do the final of the FA Trophy as a separate episode, because otherwise I'd have to skip the Ebbsfleet game, and that might be the title decider. And if we do it on a basis of whether we get there or not, it would give away what happens. So we might have to do that as a separate video. Hope you don't mind about that. Do the final in its own glorious video. Right, there's no point in beating around the bush. Barnet are away at 22nd placed Barrow today. Dulwich, I mean, they're playing against Blythe. Dulwich, I mean, they aren't really involved in this, are they? When you actually look at the table, they are 5 points behind Barnet and 10 points behind us. I don't think we're going to be able to put out the strongest team I would like, but there you go. 6,000 tickets for this game sold. Let's get into the team selections. Oh my lord, look at this. Mahmutovic and Cameron John. Look, this is because we've got a game on a Friday, and I think we have a game on a Monday as well. It is mental at the moment for Jack Payne, which means we will lose the long throw threat, but we just need something extra here. DeMeo, no real choice. Duxbury's looking all right, I guess. I'm going to get back out Mahmutovic and put in Ashley Palmer again. But, I mean, look at Cameron John. We just have nothing at the moment. Kebby is okay. It's a little bit unfortunate when you actually look at the way the fixtures lined up. Because we had to rearrange the game against Fylde due to our semi-final, it meant that we had like Tuesday, Friday, Sunday or something stupid, and we've just got so many games now, and I do worry this is going to end up costing us, because Notts County, I think, have had a rest. On the bench, Bridges, Ward, Cope, Simon Ford, the youngster on the left-hand side. I've actually been preferring him to come off the bench a few times rather than Jason Banton, so he's getting some minutes, the youngster, and maybe Clacky? Honestly, I think Paul Turnbull might be an improvement there, in fact, so we can get him on for DeMeo. I don't know what else to say. We've just kind of got to go for this and hope that we don't screw this up massively, but I have a horrible feeling. I've got a bottle here ready to throw when we bottle this. Let's do this. Yeah, I have moved my microphone into a position where I can't see the scores of the other games so well, but we'll have to make do. If we were to take a draw here, I would consider that a good point. Actually, no, I don't think I would. We really have to rely on Barnet dropping points. Even though we're 5 points clear, we've got so many difficult games against 3 of the sides directly around us in the league. It is going to be incredibly tough. Kenlock. I wonder what their team's like in terms of fitness levels too. I'm mainly worried about Cameron John. He's my main concern. He is so knackered. But we just have no... I maybe should have put Mahmutovic on the bench, but it wouldn't have been much. And it's straight away. 5 minutes in, Josh Coley gives Notts County the lead here, and we've barely touched the ball so far. We may well have to rely on a favour from 22nd place Barrow at the moment. Notts County, I mean, they've got no title-winning aspirations, but they're in excellent form, and after all, they are one of the best sides of this division. It's 1-0 to County. Oh, God. Right. Sorry about that. I was just turning down my mic a tad. I think there might have been some background noise still, because I'm still getting used to this new setup. I've also just noticed that Barnet are leading away at Barrow at the moment, and we have not created anything. But we are getting a decent amount of possession, though, so we might just have to play into that and hope we score something from a set piece or something. Not going to lie, that was the only highlight of the first half, was Josh Coley's goal. We've had some shots since then. They haven't really, but we've not actually created anything worth talking about, and we trail 1-0 while Barnet are winning away from home. They're going down this right-hand side a lot. We're going to have to try and cut that out. Here we go. Magoma's ball. Can we nick something from a set piece? DeMeo! Yes! Darren Stevenson! I think that was actually the defender that headed that back across. There's no assist on there. Darren Who else? Who else would get us the equaliser in this game but Darren Stevenson? What happened here? I think this must have been the defender. It was the defender, but Stevenson outjumps the 2 players there, levels things up here at Edgeley Park. It's 1-1. Yes, right. What do? Cameron John is looking absolutely knackered, but what choice do we have? Anthony's not had a good game so far. I've got to say, neither's JTB. I'm actually tempted to pull off Anthony for some fresh legs in Jake Cope. We might also get Dazza off at some point too, but look at these. It's not looking good, is it? 22 minutes left. What a ball from Darren Stevenson. Jake Cope! What a great save. Okay, we've looked definitely better in this second period. Not great. Magoma's ball. Back post. Palmer's there. Knocks it down for DeMeo! Oh... Cope! Saved by Miyazek. Okay, we're definitely looking like we could possibly get the winner in this game now. The pressure is mounting, guys. Come on. Okay, potentially another sub here. Connor DeMeo's not done well. I might get Turnbull on. Just marshal that area a bit better. And I might leave the other sub, really, because it's either Bridges or Simon Ford. They're both youngsters who I don't really think would have much of an impact here. He's so knackered. He's not on the ball. Actually, wait, no. Oh, it's a red card for Seamus Keneally. Okay, 4 minutes against 10 men. And it's going to be 1-1 here, isn't it? This is so disappointing. Yeah, there we go. Stockport 1, Notts County 1. They had 1 shot on target, and we could not find the winner. Darren Stevenson's bailed us out and earned us a point, but we now have to be bloody excellent against Harrogate. That's going to be a set-piece battle, I tell you. Not what we wanted. Good lord. Right, this is getting tense now, boys. Right then, guys, we're back on the day of the Harrogate game. We played on the Friday against County, and now we're playing again today against Harrogate. Are County playing again at all? I don't even know where Barnet are. Are Barnet playing? They're at home against 16th place Solihull. I mean, they're going to win. We've got 6th place Harrogate, who are on a ridiculous run of form at the moment. And we're going to be even more knackered somehow. And we still have another game on Saturday as well. This is crazy. I do think it's important to remember just how much above our weight we are currently punching. Look at the state of the squad. Darren Stevenson can't start this game. No chance. Jason Banton's going to have to start. Duxbury's completely knackered as well. Ashley Palmer needs a rest, but Cameron John is the one that really needs a rest. So Mahmutovic will have to come in there. Moody Moo is completely gone. So Magoma will start in his place and Jack Payne will come in. DeMeo can't start either. JTB is going to have to start. This is the best we can really come up with at this point. Even Elliot Kebby, although he is an absolute machine. I'm going to go with a bench of Bridges, Cope, Duxbury and Moody Moo. As much as, like, we can't bring Darren Stevenson off the bench. But Duxbury, he could do a job, like, for 20 minutes towards the end of the game, maybe, if Toure is just underperforming, which he will. I'm not trusting this left side at all. Genuinely not sure I've ever been this nervous. How do they look so fresh? This is what I mean. They're a completely fresh team, practically, compared to us, anyway. They didn't play that game on Friday, I don't think. I think they played on, like, Wednesday, or it might have even been Tuesday. It's not looking good, is it? We really have to rely on Solihull doing a number on Barnet today, perhaps, and us pulling off an absolute miracle with a very, very weakened side. I'm persisting with staying on positive, though, and not trying to push things too hard just yet. While it's still 0-0, there's a long way to go in this match, and we don't want to risk doing something stupid. Oh, God. Ball over the top from Macaulay. Somebody needs to get in there and make a tackle. Oh, that could have arrowed into the top corner. My God. We've got Barnet next as well. Away. Maybe we do need to make that pressure count a little bit. Lots of the ball, but no shots carved out. I just don't think we've got the creativity in the squad at the moment. Chatting. Right. Muldoon. Get players in the way. Oh, wow. I mean, he shouldn't have been able to get that shot in. We've allowed that. We need a moment of absolute genius from someone. Magoma. Finds Jaden Anthony. Can he square it for someone? He might. Thompson-Brissett, yes! Harrogate 0, Stockport County 1, Jaden Thompson-Brissett gives us the lead with our first shot of the game. My God. Right. Okay, this is a wonderful ball from Paris Magoma. What a pass this is from Jaden Anthony. Extra touch, slips it back across. Thompson-Brissett's 17th goal of the season, and we lead at Harrogate, and this could be so important. Right, here we go. Magoma. Ball in. Toure of all people. Palmer. Mahmutovic. Palmer. Saved! Off the line. We've been really good at the start of this second half, as we often are in second halves of the game. I can't believe that's not gone in the back of the net. Here we go again. Come on. Beat them at their own game. Palmer knocks it down for Payne. Oh, what's he doing? Palmer. Anthony saved. And cleared away. We should be 2-0 up in this match. We've done so well at the start of this second half. And Toure just doesn't look as good as Duxbury in these positions. Ball in. I don't know what happened in the middle there. Toure didn't block the cross, and it is now 1-1 here, and you can feel that title slipping away from us despite the 5-point gap here. Toure just needs to get out here. There's a reason why we play a wider defensive line. It's to stop these crosses coming in, but it's the fact we let it bounce, and then Macaulay's there. It's 1-1. We had our chances at the start of this second half to make this 2-0. We've just got to keep pushing. Payne. Anthony. We need... I mean, if we win this game from here, then it would be a truly monumental achievement. Magoma puts it wide of the post. How are we not winning this game either? And Magoma's coming off a Moody Moo because I just want someone a bit different, someone who can bomb forward a bit more and isn't as knackered, more importantly. Ball in again. Muldoon. Oh, no. Jack Muldoon, and it's 2-1 to Harrogate now, and we are not even top of the league. And we've got to go to Barnet next. We've thrown this away in the second half. I just don't think we've got the... Look at this for a ball in, but he shouldn't be allowed to score from there. Like, Kebby's not marked his man at all. We're 2-1 down now to Harrogate, and it's a case of throw everything at this now. I thought we were in a good position there. We were 1-0 up. We didn't really deserve to be 1-0 up when we got 1-0 up, but the start of the second half, we had enough chances to be in front by more than... Oh, Knowles is through now, and it's 3-1 to Harrogate now. Dominic Knowles. This team are a bloody good side, and we've been undone by them in this second half here. I don't think we really deserved it, but... Oh, God... That Barnet game in the next episode is going to be absolutely enormous. We should have beaten County. Like, in the end, that's a great finish from Dominic Knowles. It's 3-1 to Harrogate now with 10 minutes to go, and you can feel it slipping away here. Payne. Kebby out wide. Find a good cross for Kebby. Banton! Right, 3-2. Of course it's Jason Banton. Biscuit man at the back post. We've got 3 minutes. Let's make this count, lads. Kebby. Right, we've got a corner. 94th minute corner here away at Harrogate Town. Come on. Pull out a big boy cross now, Scotty D. Oh, that's the worst cross of the game from him. It's Harrogate 3, Stockport 2. Part of me feels like over these 2 games, we're very unlucky to only take 1 point from them, but I just don't think we had the legs for it. We just tired towards the end. Our chances were at the start of the second half, if we get a goal or even 2 there, this game is done. But we couldn't do it, and now we're going into some real trouble in the next episode against Barnet. There is at least a slight rest before that game, but we're both tied on the top on 94 points. So that is going to be the next episode. Barnet versus Ebbsfleet United. It's going to have to be. The final can wait, and that's for a long time in the future. It's all on the line in the next episode. Just absolutely all on the line. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this, despite look at how long we've been, we were on such a good run. Ah, mate, I think the tiredness just caught up with us. Look, Saturday, Tuesday, Friday, Monday. Like, too many games in too little space of time. We didn't have the squad depth, and there you go. So, if you have enjoyed this, despite that, do drop a like on the video, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. That'd be awesome. And yeah, join me in the next episode where every single thing we've worked for this season could go out the window if we lose to Barnet. If we get a draw against them, it's still blood. We basically have to go there and win, and I just can't see us doing it. I think they're on such good form now, it is unlikely. Just having a look at their recent form, they lost to Dulwich, but every other win in there has just been phenomenal. They've been chasing us down like raptors. They deserve it, possibly. I don't know. See what we can come up with. I'll see you guys next episode. That is going to be tight. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.